2024 severe weather season out west and in the southeast was one of the most active since 2004.
Yeah, Weather Authority meteorologist Emily Santam joins us now with what happened in 2024 ahead of another possible severe weather outbreak over the next coming days.
You know, all this information is coming out ahead of exactly the next couple of days as they are looking at a severe weather day out west and even in the south for Wednesday.
Okay.
And then the start of a multi-day event this upcoming Friday. So a very busy and critical next couple of days, and just something to keep an eye on if you have any family down there too. We talked about this probably, I would say, 2 weeks ago when they had some severe weather, but they did release a lot new information, and I don't know, as a meteorologist, I was very impressed, but hopefully you guys are really impressed with these stats
We're always impressed with the research that you do and the things you come up with.
Thank you. All right, so let's get into it. So last year there were 1,796 confirmed tornadoes, which was the highest in the last 20 years. In first place in 2004, 1,817 tornadoes. Those were confirmed tornadoes, not just reports. This is a stat from last year, though. This top storm report day was on May 26th of 2024, when there were 1,397 local storm reports.
On one day?
On one day, yes. So that was last year. So those include high wind, hail, reported tornadoes.
I think I remember this, and there was like a map, and like we were just like floored.
Yes, it was crazy. So we had once again almost 1,800 confirmed tornadoes. It really took off in April and May with 185 confirmed tornadoes coming from tropical cyclones. So there were a lot. 6 new states also recorded new tornado records, including New York with 32 tornadoes. Their previous record, I think, was around 25 in the early 1990s.
Oh, wow.
And they just had a couple of outbreak days last year, and it was all in western New York, just north of Buffalo, and just really upstate New York. They were having a lot of tornadoes, one after the other after the other. So these are the thunderstorm days from last year. Isn't this a cool video? You can see where all the thunderstorm activity was, and it was all in Texas, Louisiana, Florida. That was a lot of it's from hurricanes too, and tropical cyclones moving on through. We didn't have much in New England or even the Northeast, but you could definitely tell looking at this map where you're in thunderstorm country.
Yes,
if you're in thunderstorm country or not. So that's pretty interesting. So the highest rated 2024 tornado was on May 21st in Greenfield, Iowa. It was an EF4, and winds could possibly have been up to 185 miles per hour, which is so scary. Tornadoes, I think, are my fear.
Yeah,
they are very scary. They're very unpredictable. These were the top 5 tornado report days last year. April 26th had 149 tornado reports. And check out the second one, December 28th. Just a couple months ago, it was a big breakout at the end of December, just before New Year's, with 122 tornado reports.
Is that odd for happening at that time of the year, December?
You know what? Typical tornado season is like March through June, July. So kind of, it's not. When you think of tornado season, you usually think of the spring or the summer, not really Christmas time, right?
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Yeah, so, Merry Christmas.
Right.
Very, very interesting. As you can tell on this list, it's really April and May's, and one December there, and December was really high up. Additionally, hail reports were crazy last year. March 14th, which is a year ago this Friday, there were 527 hail reports out west. May 8th had 390, May 26th had 299. It's really May, but March had a Pi Day last year at a hot spot for hailstones. And here are the 2024 hail records. On the left, that's the month of May all-time largest hailstone, 6.12 inches.
That looks like a grapefruit.
Across. That was on May 9th in Johnson City, Texas. And then the March all-time largest hailstone was a hailstone that was 6 inches over in Oklahoma on Pi Day, which had that record for those hail records that day. So very, very interesting stuff. And I will say the next couple of days will be very crucial for people out west, because we could see a repeat of very much so a lot of severe weather down there on the plains, even down in the southeast.
Yeah, I mean, you look at those hailstones, how big they are and how much damage they can do.
That's like the
vehicles.
size of my hand.
Yes, like I said, a grapefruit damaging
Imagine
vehicles.
Getting hit in the head.
Yeah, your head, your buildings, everything, you know?
The livestock too, you got to push them in and mess crops out there. It's just really tough, and I am very thankful we don't see that as severe weather up here. We definitely see snow, which is heavy snow can cause a lot of problems up here too, and ice storms, but nothing like those hailstones or even
never seen anything like
100 and whatever tornadoes in a day. So Imagine that.
It could be
Maine's too
worse.
small for that.
Things are looking pretty nice around here.
Yes,
after
we don't.
seeing those stats.
We don't need any of that.
No,
Yeah,
we don't.
yeah,
It's
so.
interesting. Almost 1,800 confirmed tornadoes last year, and the highest since 2004.
We have a hurricane season. Is there like a tornado season or a thunderstorm season
Yeah,
at all?
so tornado season in the Maine specifically, June, July, August.
Okay.
Yeah.
We averaged 2 a year. I don't think we had any last year, so hopefully we keep it that way.
All right.
Yeah, so-
We'll keep following. Thanks for all the stats.
Of
And I love
course.
seeing the hail, the
Yes,
images.
it's
as
hard
well.
to put that in perspective.
Right, exactly.
Especially nearly 1,300 in one day,
Oh,
something like that.
crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. Well, if you have any weather-related questions, maybe about severe weather in Maine or even the Northeast, you can always email us at weather@wgme.com.